guys, Jackie here, and this is going to be another TTC update for you guys. I know so many of you have been patiently waiting for this update, and I have been patiently waiting to make this update. But for those of you who don't know me, like I said, I'm Jackie, and I am currently TTCing, and we are trying to conceive our first baby, and we are super excited to do so as soon as we possibly can. So I'm just going to jump right into this update. And I know most of you who have been watching my channel for quite some time now know that I have been seeing a women's health physician at my family practice, and they were unable to properly monitor me while on Clomid. I do have PCOS, and just, you know, trying to use Provera and metformin time intercourse wasn't working for us, so we decided to opt for Clomid, and I did one cycle of the Clomid, but just felt so uneasy, uncomfortable, unsafe about using Clomid and not being monitored by ultrasound. I just felt like doing blood work every, you know, however many cycle days just wasn't sufficient enough. So in back saw my women's health physician, told them that I was feeling uncomfortable and that I needed to be referred somewhere to where they could properly monitor me, and preferably a reproductive endocrinologist. Then I found out that there are no reproductive endocrinologists in the entire state of Alaska. Sad day, I know. But there are two OBGYNs here that also specialize in infertility and to help women in Alaska who can't get pregnant, because there aren't any reproductive endocrinologists here. So I got a referral to see one of them and made my appointment, and then I had to wait like 2 months and so nervous, so anxious, and kind of felt like we lost a little bit of time there, but I mean, in the end, the break was nice for us. It was definitely nice to not, we didn't do any OPKs, I didn't temp, we didn't do anything except for have fun when we wanted to have fun, and that was kind of nice, just to take a break for a little bit. So I definitely consider that a blessing that it took a little bit of time to get my appointment, but I've gone to my appointment and I have all kinds of information for you guys that I'm so excited about. So leading up to my appointment, I was super nervous, super scared. I don't even know why, but just terrified to go to this appointment. And just really, just so nervous about the appointment. But I went, even though a couple days before I was like, I don't know if I could do this. And my husband was like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, I'm just nervous. I'm so nervous that I'm psyching myself out. So I went, and as soon as we met the nurse, even before we met the doctor, like just sitting down with the nurse and kind of going over that medical history stuff and whatnot, I felt this sense of relief come over me, and just this sense of calming, and I pretty much immediately knew that we were in the right place, and that this is where we're supposed to be, and this is where we are most likely going to get pregnant. So that was huge. Just absolutely wonderful. My husband felt the same sense of relief as me. He was able to go, which was great. He does have a wonderful job that lets him go to all these things, which is just absolutely just wonderful. So yeah, so then we met my doctor, and we're just gonna call her Dr. O. And we had scheduled a 45-minute appointment with her because it's our first appointment, and she spent an hour with us going over my previous medical history from family members to, and then we started to like when I was 16 and all the way up until the day before my appointment, and even the morning of my appointment, what's going on with life and everything in my body and all those sorts of things. So she was a little concerned that at the time I would think I was on cycle day 54. Right now I'm on cycle day 59, so see, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, sorry. So I would have been on cycle day 53. That did concern her a bit. It's a little longer than you want to go, so did a pregnancy test, came back negative. I already knew that. I've already been taking one a week since cycle day 39, so But we had a big talk about my period. We had already discussed that we were going to go ahead and start the next cycle with Provera, which is fine by me. I've done many times before, and I'm actually on my 3rd day of taking that. But we also talked about the fact, or like the number of PCOS patients that she has treated. She actually has PCOS herself and does have children of her own. Notice I said children, not a child, so children, which was quite nice to hear. But she's treated quite a few PCOS patients, and very, 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 very few of them have gotten pregnant while on Clomid. And so even though I did talk to her about, you know, one of the reasons I'm here is to be monitored while taking Clomid, she, you know, we talked about, she definitely didn't say, oh, I don't want to give you Clomid at all. No, no, no. She did tell me that if I wanted to take it, we could do a few cycles of it and try it out. But her recommendation was to go ahead and start off with 2.5 milligrams of Femera this cycle. And to come in for ultrasounds, we're definitely going to do cycle day 12, possibly 14, and definitely 16. But we will do 3 ultrasounds this month. Or this cycle, not this month. I should say this cycle. So that, you know, and she kind of gave my husband, you know, we were able to ask a lot of questions and, you know, really, you know, why do you recommend skipping the Clomid stage, you know, and everything. And, you know, the more I thought about it too, the more I have watched TTCers on YouTube who have PCOS and haven't got pregnant on Clomid. So, yeah. So I was okay with the fact of let's go ahead and start the Femera and see if we can't get pregnant. So like I said, this month we'll do ultrasounds on specific cycle days. And then we're just going to do timed BDing and see how that goes. And so she doesn't want to have to do anything like a trigger shot or anything for at least a few more months. She'd like to hold off on that. I'm totally fine with that because I am terrified, and I mean terrified of needles. Absolutely terrified. So the longer I can go with not having to do anything that involves a needle, the happier I am, except for the pregnancy test. But usually giving blood or, you know, doing a blood draw, that's not too bad, as long as I don't watch it. But and then you have somebody there doing it for you. But the idea of doing a trigger shot or a fertility medication shot on my own, just no. I don't want to do that. So I'm really, really hoping that timed BD does it for us and that we're good to go there. So yeah. So my husband and I, driving home from this appointment, just talked about it, and we just kind of, we realized, both of us, that we have a renewed sense of hope. We strongly feel that we are where we are supposed to be with the medical staff that we're supposed to be with. And yeah, we feel great about this. Absolutely great about this. So I mean, that's the big update in a nutshell, I guess. So, been so excited, just waiting to talk to my family about it before I did a video for you guys, and it took me a few days to get with them, because we had another little family member make his arrival sooner than expected. So that was quite exciting, and everybody was very much, you know, that was kind of the focus for a little bit. So, yeah. Anyways, before I get totally off track, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys, because I have noticed a big influx of subscribers lately, and that has just been wonderful. It has totally made my day every time my email pops up and I hear that, you know, somebody's commented on a video or liked a video or subscribed to my channel. It's just been awesome to see happening, and I've been so excited every time I see that. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. If you are a new subscriber to my channel, thank you. If you have been around for a while or even since day one, thank you. If you have liked one of my videos, thank you. If you've left a comment, thank you. I just feel unbelievably blessed by you ladies, and I do this channel for you guys. It's my way of paying it forward to the TTC community, because there are so many women out there on YouTube that have been an inspiration to me without even knowing it. They've encouraged me, they've given me hope, they have been a support system, and yeah, and I felt it was my turn to pay it forward. And so those of you who are watching, thank you for watching. It's kind of nice to know that my story isn't going unheard, and that I'm potentially being an encouragement or a support system to other ladies out there going through something similar. So I will say this, since I only put out 1 to 2 videos a week, if you want to see more from me, then follow me on Twitter or Instagram. Both are linked below. I definitely post on there a lot more often than I post on YouTube. So, but yeah, I just, I feel so encouraged by you ladies, and I really, really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I love this community, and I love the friends that I made in it. It's been a wonderful journey so far. So I guess I will see you in my next video. Bye.